Hello everyone, thank you for giving me the opportunity for presenting in this conference. My name is Aletha Shahisa from School of Business and Management Institute Technology Bandung, and I will present the result of my research on the effect of Gojek gamification strategy, GoClub towards customer loyalty with my co-author Fitri Aprilianti. So without any further ado, let's begin. And this will be the outline of the presentation today. As a background, the emergence of internet users affect the growth of application-based transportation, which drive the fierce competition among online transportational services, including in Indonesia. Moreover, the competition is supported by the massive promotions and also discounted prices that firms do as their competitive advantage to become the major player in the industries. In fact, according to the study from Hengrawan et al. And also Satrio, the greater the discount given by the company doesn't guarantee the loyalty of the customers itself. Instead, it creates a price competition among providers that forms the behavior of customers who are very dependent on discounts. As soon as another provider over a better transactions, that will switch, which triggers the phenomenon of brand switching. This has become a new challenge for brands to be able to create a meaningful value and experience to form loyalty through marketing communication designs that have a motivational aspect. And gamification can be one solution to this problem due to the level of persuasion, motivation, and also manipulation of gamification that has a great potential to shape desirable intentions or behaviors, according to Simanjuntak in 2020. And in 2021, Gojek is one of the service providers who respond to the emerging problem related to the loyalty of customers by creating a loyalty program with gamification based on as GoClub that you can see on the screen. This serves as a new experience provided by Gojek for users that are divided into 4 tiers. And to be able to stay at a certain tier, customer needs to maintain a certain amount of experience points. From every transaction made on Gojek platform, they can be later redeemed for various rewards. And the higher the rank, the more rewards that users will get. However, in practice, though Gojek has been implementing a gamified loyalty program, brand switching is inevitable. The ease of users to switch among providers due to the low switching cost can be indicated by a number of consumers who have both Gojek and Grab at once. In terms of customer loyalty, Grab customers are more loyal than Gojek, indicated by the customer loyalty index of Grab, which is slightly higher than Gojek, according to a study by Wibawa et al. In 2022. This can be an indication that gamification based loyalty programs are innovative in increasing customer loyalty. Moreover, according to Amalgam Insights, a lot of gamified business projects have failed even though the company has significantly invested in the gamification itself. And if the gamification that based on previous research is proven to affect customer loyalty is not in accordance with the customer's need, it can cause dissatisfaction, which can trigger the usage of decrease on the Gojek application, thereby will affect the customer loyalty, which is supported by the study from Prakash and Tao. And therefore, it has become imperative to examine whether or not the gamification is effective in fostering customer loyalty. The next is literature review. Gamification is utilizing elements from computer games like symbols, level movement frameworks, or grants in a non-game context. However, Wu and Qian found that there is a link between gamification and customer loyalty. A study by Fidov also illustrates that gamification has a significant effect towards customer experience. And other than customer experience, Harvard and Gary found that gamification has a significant effect on customer engagement. Pratama also found that gamification has an effect towards customer satisfaction. And other studies such as Paitewati and Zain, Johan et al., as well as Pranita found that variable of customer engagement, customer satisfaction, and customer experience has an effect itself towards the customer loyalty. And this research also mentioned the link among the intervening variables. Thus, the result of the studies are combined as this conceptual framework with 10 hypotheses generated in this research. And this research used a quantitative approach using questionnaire-based survey with minimum respondent of 200, and the study will use purposive or judgmental sampling as the sampling technique, and the descriptive statistic and PLSM for the data analysis. And this survey reached 425 respondents, and in majority, the age is between 26 to 41 years old, female with monthly income of 1 million to 3 million rupiahs, and live in Java Island. Behavioral speaking, the majority of Gojek and GoClub usage and spending lies in the category that are considered as low usage and spending. And for the descriptive analysis, the highest mean value means that the ease of users in applying game design characters will make customers more immersed in the game and tend to return to the gamification activities itself. This is supported by the fact that this indicator has the lowest standard deviation. Meanwhile, the lowest mean corresponds to the highest mean score that users are more comfortable in using GoClub due to its easiness rather than interacting with friends using GoClub service, which related with the social related aspect of the gamification itself. For the PLSM analysis, there are several assessments with designated requirements, and after testing the data, it is shown that each assessment passed the reliability and also validity test. Then the hypothesis testing is conducted, which in result, almost all hypotheses accepted except for one hypothesis. And these are the hypotheses that is accepted, and the result corresponds to the previous study given here. For hypothesis 1, the reward system in GoClub, which the higher the level, the more the rewards can intrigue the behavior of repeat purchasing. The persuasion of collecting as many points as possible will evoke the motivation of customers in continuing in using GoClub in the future. And for hypothesis 2, the visualization of GoClub leave a good impressions to the visual sense of users, embodied in the badge, color, icon, and etc. that is served as a unique identity of the gamification itself. For the hypothesis 3, the challenge element in the form of mission evokes their attention towards gamification, thus they will highly think about the application itself due to the limited amount of time. And the findings are in line with the study from C and Hamari that regarding the achievement features can affect cognitive aspects of customer engagement. And for hypothesis 4, the satisfaction derived from the fulfilled need for rewards as an extrinsic motivation, as well as fun playing as intrinsic motivations. And the element goals in the game will lead to user satisfaction when someone succeeds in achieving certain goals, thereby increasing their self-efficacy. And for hypothesis 6, the ease of use and also excitement generated by the experience lead to the emergence of intrinsic motivation from within consumers. It implies that the more satisfied customers are with the game playing experience, the easier it is to engage them, which is in accordance with the study by Johan et al. For hypothesis 6, the system capabilities and experience provided by GoClub satisfy the customers. For hypothesis 8, the loyalty of GoClub users is embodied through the engagement towards the particular badges, in which the customers eager to receive a reward for their purchases from a specific task leads to a stronger bond between the customer and the service. And for hypothesis 9, the customer satisfaction is significantly affected by the cognitive and also emotional dimension of customer engagement. And for the last hypothesis, satisfaction from the program offered will allow users to optimize the function of the GoClub itself, one of which is the possibility to return for using the service from the destined rewards, as well as recommending it to others if the users are satisfied. However, the customer experience in GoClub has no significant positive effect on the customer loyalty. In this study, it indicates that the customer experience can affect customer loyalty through the customer engagement and also customer satisfaction. Thus, the customer experience in GoClub must evoke the engagement and satisfaction in which the customer will become more loyal. The lowest mean score in the customer experience is related to the social aspect of the gamification. In fact, social related features can provide a sense of community and also the ability to connect with others who share the same interests, which can trigger the important attitudinal loyalty, such as interacting with service to others, in which it is in accordance with previous study by Calvisto and Hamari and also Saller et al. Other than that, gamification pattern in Gojek has the tendency to become monotonous, which is in accordance with the study from Tauli et al. That giving gifts increases the motivation of users to continue using the gamification. But on the other hand, some response admitted that they were bored of using the game because the game patterns tend to be monotonous. Therefore, this confirms that customer experience has no significant positive effect on the customer loyalty. And as a conclusion, this study found that gamification strategy have a significant effect on the customer loyalty. Thus, gamification in GoClub provided by Gojek is an effective strategy to improve the customer loyalty in Gojek in terms of attitudinal and also behavioral. The affordance aspect in the gamification that is embodied in elements such as rewards, points, missions, and etc. has a high level of persuasion, which can lead to increased customers' motivation in continuing using the gamification in a transaction, which affect the loyalty itself. However, only the customer experience that has no significant positive effect on the customer loyalty. And according to the findings, the rejection hypothesis has a relation to the findings in the descriptive analytic, in which the indicator of relate in customer experience variable shows a lowest mean score, which indicates that the social feature of gamification has not been fully utilized. And engaging Generation Z and millennials with gamification is more practical if the brand implementing the fun strategies because they consider that the game embodied offer for a fun and entertaining experience will make them more immersed with the application as a result of game components such as paying more attention and being passionate and also having fun with it, in which it is in accordance with the study from Johan et al. And for future research, authors can include other variables that can influence the loyalty of customers. Other than that, since GoClub doesn't have many elements for the research, can be focusing on elements that do not exist in this study, as well as to compare the response towards the gamification among each generations, since among generations will have a different response towards the experience itself. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and have a good day.